Hi all, welcome to another Dave Downey fly tying video production. Here I'll be sharing my favourite flies and methods of tying them to make catching fish easier for you guys around the world, and make tying these flies with my techniques and styles a wee bit easier. At the end of each of the video I'm going to have a wee list of materials required to tie the fly, just in case you missed it during the video, and also a wee link to my online shop where you can purchase the flies or the materials required to tie these flies. All the flies that are in my box, I do use them. They are patterns that I kind of don't get involved in having loads of different new patterns. I like using the old stuff, stuff that works, don't bother changing it. So I hope you enjoy the videos and you'll pass on the information and pass on my channel and get your mates to come and have a look, see if they want to stay or not, see if they want to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. So today I'm just going to be tying quite a simple fly. It's a Rutland sparkler. There's nothing fancy about it, to be quite honest. It's a simple fly, it's just the way I tie it now. Normally I'm going to be tying it on these heavyweight jump hooks, alright, barbless, because everything's kind of going barbless nowadays, and they are quite heavy, so it does help to anchor the fly quite a lot. Normally I would tie it on a double. I normally like tying it on a B270 Kamasan double or a B175 size 10 or 12. So we're tying it on a barbless hook today, so we're going to need that. We're going to need some sheer 14-0 black thread. You could use fluorescent orange if you wanted, just to get yourself a loomy head, but I don't tend not to use a loomy head on the flies. What we also need is some Definite Advantage razor flash. That's just gold and pearl, but it's a great colour. And then for the body of the fly, we're going to use my 6mm micro chenille, black micro. It's not 6mm as such, it's probably more about 4, but what I like about it is it's got that sort of matte sheen to it. There's no pearl through it, it's just black. It makes it, I think it makes a difference. Personally it makes a difference to me. But as I was saying earlier there, I normally tie it on a double, but competitions nowadays you've got to take the double off after 3 fish or whatever the catch limit is when you go catch and release. I like the double because you get the 2 hook points are like an anchor, the way they sit. So they sit and they anchor the whole fly up, and it's just fantastic, and it sits really well in the water. I always like to fish this on a fast sinking line. So there was a wee story about, I'm pretty sure it was the very last Hardy competition, which was 2000, and I was down at Rutland with my team D&B fly fishing, or our team, and down there fishing the competition. We were out for a practice, me and Derek Bartley, and we were having a wee cast. And die 6 is my favourite fly line, but in those days you got die 6, you got die 7, and Airflow brought out this pretty scary line called a DI8. So it was a die 8. They were all black, they were all the same colour, so if you didn't mark your spools up, like me, you tend to forget which one's which. So I was down at Fantasy with Derek, put the double sparkler on the point, pulled out a black line thinking it was my DI6, put it on, had a cast, and I went to Derek, I think I've made a mistake. This is this DI8 that I'd never tried before. And I said, it's quite a scary line to cast, to be quite honest, even on my Sage RPL rod. So quickly I said to Derek, I'm going to have to take this off, I don't really like it. And I think I was on my first or my second cast, I was just figure eighting the line back in, and it locked up. So after that I was hammering fish, to be quite honest, that much that I got a phone call from an ACA Masterline angler and Rutland regular, Graham Pearson, who used to, Graham done a lot of stuff in the Trout Fisherman magazine as well, and he was saying, what the hell are you up to, because you're hammering fish. Now the reason he could see me, he was about, 800 yards away, he was away over the other side, was because I had a JKA Shotokan Karate t-shirt on, which had a big rising sun on the back of it. And Graham just kept watching, and he had his binoculars out, and he just seen me hammering into fish after fish after fish. We've got the flash, so we've taken quite a bit of flash off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it in. Right, so 1, 2. What I like to do with this is I'll tie it down to the bend of the hook, right, if you watch, because I'll tell you why in a minute. Right, so we'll go to the bend of the hook. Right, so that's it. Almost a wee bit further. Then we'll come back up. Now I don't tie over the top of that. What I do is I lift that up and I go underneath. Stop a bit away from the eye, and then bring it down. So once we put it down, then we catch it in. Catch it in. Sorry about that, apologies, there's a wee sneeze there. Then go back the way. And the reason being is I'm trying to lock it in place, because if you just tie it straight onto the thread, the chances are that all of that will twist and the whole thing will spin round in the hook shank. So if you lift it up, tie under it and then bring it back, it kind of locks it into place. So carrying on with the story about Rutland, you know, I quickly found a lot of fish that day. So the day of the competition, I found myself with two of the ACA Masterline guys following me. And I'm pretty sure it was Ron Gent and Graham Pearson. And I went to Three Trees, drifted out for Three Trees. In the first drift I think I had 7 or 8 fish out of my 10 fish. I was out with Ian from Fully Mill Yield of Kent. So I'm going to tie the chenille in. Let's just say I was hammering fish, but could I get that last fish? I had 9 fish for ages, and I think it was about 2 hours before the end I could get my last fish. And Ian actually finished top rod once he realised what I was up to. But it was just DIA, chuck it out as far as I could, and just slow figure 8 and let it plummet through the depth. Now when I go to Rutland or Grafham, that's what I tend to do. That's my method to find the fish, to find the depth they're at. Fish a fast sinking line, double sparkler on the point, and just, as I say, slow figure 8, and eventually it'll lock up, and that'll tell you where the fish are. So we've tied the body in. You can see there it really is just a matte sort of not too shiny black, which I really like for this fly. You can tie this with the sparkler booby chenille as well, and it works well at Rutland. So what we're going to do is just go forward a little bit with that, and then we're going to pull it back. So we want to pull it back and catch it in with 2 or 3 turns. Right, that's a wee bit more, 2 and 3. And it's all about getting the angle of the wing. It's really up to yourself how you want it. You can have it going right back, but I'm just going to build up the head now. And this is one fly that doesn't bother me if it's got quite a big head on it. So I'll just get that built up, covering up that bit at the front. And it really is a really simple fly to tie, but you know what, it really works. And then just finish. And once again, you know, simple flies are the best flies, to be quite honest. And trim it off. That was a double whip finish. So what I'm now going to do, and I'm going to cut it, but I'm going to go, as I'm going, I'm just slight curve, just to give it that shape. And that is it. You know, this hanker flash I'll use for another fly, so I'll just move that to the side. And there's not really much to it. And when you pull that fly, the wing compresses, and when you let go, it opens up. Or if you just fast figure 8, or you know, slow figure 8 if you're trying to find fish at depth, it really is. It's my fish finder. If I can't fish a humongous at Rutland or Grafham, this is my fish finder. There is another little story about it, that on Grafham I was practising for the Bob Church with Lindsay Barry, and I was absolutely slaughtering fish. I mean, Lindsay couldn't believe the amount of fish that I was actually catching. Hugh Law was out, he done the same thing. He came right over, says, "What the hell are you doing?" I think Lindsay had his money on me to win the Bob Church. I actually gave Lindsay my rod, and he started catching on my rod, but I couldn't catch on his. And it was double sparkler on the point, but what actually transpired was Lindsay reckoned that my DI7 was sinking at a different rate than his, because mine was much older than his. He'd a newer version, and it was sinking at a different rate, or at a different angle. But that's just, sometimes I think that's just anglers trying to find excuses. But on saying that, I couldn't get his one to work at all when he gave me his rod. So that's the Rutland Sparkler. Says I love it on a double, and it is a great fly. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you're going to follow me on Facebook, David C. Downey. You can follow me on my Instagram, Dave Downey Fly Fishing, and check out the guidance site, www.davedowneyflyfishing.com. Also the online shops, www.fly-fishingworld.com, where you can get all the materials and get the flies. So thanks for watching another Dave Downey Fly Tying video production. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're going to tie some, stick them in your box. It says tie them on 12s and 10s. I don't know if you really need to go much smaller than that. If you're going to use a double, use a Kamasan B270. Obviously if you're not fishing competitions you can get away with it. But it is a really good fly, and you can actually double that wing if you wanted, make it even thicker. So hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day, guys. Hopefully you're going to get out fishing. You're not stuck in the house with this coronavirus like quite a lot of people are. I'm actually not feeling that great, but I'll get by. So hope you enjoyed it. Take time out to go tie some of these and go fishing. So tight lines, guys. Bye for now.